Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to an episode of Formula 1 2020 My Team Career, new season of Formula 1 2021 My Team Career. But before we get into it, why not hit down below, like and subscribe. Here's the new car, basically the car we had in season 1, kind of bringing it all back. Let's see how well we do. So here I am out for my flying lap around the Bahrain Grand Prix, and the calendar changes once again. Let me just bring this kind of thing up. So we're starting of course in Bahrain, then going to the Netherlands actually. Then we're going to have like 4 races in a row that would normally be on like the calendar. First we're going to go to Azerbaijan, then Canada, France, then Austria. Then of course Belgium and then Italy, because that just has to be on the calendar each season, because that is just 2 classic races. Then Japan, and then we're going to finish things off like we did in season, I think it was 4, or maybe even season 3, I'm not too sure. Of course finishing off in Brazil, because, well, the best title deciders finish off there, I'm pretty sure. It's just a good race to finish on. So what other changes have I kind of brought up for season 6? As I said in the intro, our livery over here is basically the livery I had in season 1. It's kind of like a throwback to, well, season 1. Of course we're the best team on the grid now compared to the worst team. Well, I think we weren't the worst, I think we were still better than like Haas, Williams and Alpha, I'm pretty sure, somehow, like straight away. But across the line over here, what is it going to be? I don't really feel too comfortable over here. 14th. I think it's literally like that each season. I don't think I've had a pole position at this race. But yeah, Hamilton takes the pole with 1 second behind. So I guess we're going to see what we can do during during the race.
Welcome to the 2020 Formula 1 World Championship. Here we are at the first race of what should be another thrilling season. I think the action this year will be very, very close. But as always with F1, you can never be too sure. Anyway, let's get started. Formula 1 returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula 1 underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Ricciardo, Lance Stroll and Ocon, Sainz, Kvyat, Norris and Sergio Perez. Verstappen, Leclerc, Red and Matsushita. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Aitken, Russell, Alexander Albon and Nick de Vries, Grosjean, Magnussen, King and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
So here we are lined up in 13th place, as Nobuharu actually got a penalty, so we move up 1 place. Not really the best, as I would have probably preferred the inside line. As it's lights out and away we go. As you can see, I tried going down the inside, but Nobuharu was there, so I have to kind of go over there. Of course, get the inside line, you can overtake quite a lot of people. As you saw over there actually, Pierre Gasly actually qualified in P3, and actually the AlphaTauri altogether is actually a pretty solid car this season, so I'm guessing they're going to probably be getting some good points and maybe challenging for some podiums every now and again. Now, I didn't really write it down anywhere, but I think nobody has moved teams. I kind of forgot to check as we move up to P7 over there. I don't think anyone has actually changed. I think literally nobody has moved teams or anything. And actually, well, what do you call it? The kind of regulations haven't changed as well, so we still have everything unlocked. But even if they have changed, well, basically last season I was, well, had the best car straight away, so I didn't have to spend any more points. So I could basically like reset like 2 whole kind of like regulation changes and still have enough resource points for more. And with the money, I've got like 100 million sitting over there. Of course, there's nothing else to do. I've bought all of the upgrades and stuff, so I can't do anything else. It is kind of a shame. Hopefully, in the next game, they do add like some more upgrades you can buy or something, because then you just kind of get to a point where you make money and you don't have anything else to buy. You just keep making it as we go down the inside of Science over there, tried overtaking him over there. We kind of got a little bit loose on the exit, and as you might hear, there is a slight difference, or kind of like a, well, there is a difference compared to this engine than with the engine that we had last year. As we go down the inside, are we going to be able to take 4th place? Oh, it doesn't look like it. We nearly spin over there, but we managed to hold on, and we are going down the inside of Science for the 3rd time, I'm pretty sure. And there we go, we make it stick that time. And yeah, the engine that we have, of course, is the Ferrari engine. For the last 2 or maybe even 3 seasons, we've had the Mercedes engine. I'm pretty sure we started off with the Renault, then moved over to Mercedes, now we are in Ferrari. I just kind of wanted to change things up. This is rated like the same as the Mercedes engine, so I'm not really sure if there is any difference. It does drive quite differently, so I had to really watch out on the throttle, because with the Mercedes you can kind of push it down and you don't really, well, it doesn't lose grip, but with the Ferrari engine that happens, as you saw on lap 4 over there. I nearly crashed out over there. But as onto lap 6 over here, we box for the medium tyres, and well, that is the only stop we're of course going to make. It's only a 25% race, as that just makes no sense for me to record. And we go out in P21 as Magnussen is all the way down, nearly 50 seconds behind me, so I'm really not sure what happened to him. Some sort of massive accident or something. Had to probably crawl back to the pits and replace the front wing, as well as onto lap 8 over here, passing the second kind of wave of pit stops from the AI drivers. And we go up to P5. I actually jumped Gasly over there. He was about 1.5 seconds in front of me. Now he's, well, over here 3 seconds behind me, so that really worked out over here. Now, going past over here, I kind of forgot to mention, but when Gasly picked, Hamilton also put on the same lap, and we did catch up to him. He was about 5 seconds ahead. Now he was about 2 seconds ahead, but sadly he didn't get caught up in the traffic that I kind of got caught up in that last corner. As if he would have been able to, well, if he was kind of caught off guard and kind of got stuck behind the traffic, I think we would have been able to overtake him. But as you're kind of going to see, we're not going to be able to overtake him. As you can see on lap 12, he is running away slowly as Esteban Ocon is out of the race. I tried catching him, but just couldn't catch him up. And actually, another cool thing over here that happened last season is that me and Hamilton actually got 5 wins each, so 50% each, as we crossed the line over here in P2. But I only had 1 pole position to Hamilton's 7, so I guess that is what cost me the championship last season.
That's it for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
So there we go, a P2 in the first race of Season 6. So the last season of this game, of course. Lewis Hamilton takes the win and Gasly in P3. Of course, the standings are the race result as it is only round 1 of 10. But constructors, we actually leading by 22 points. I'm pretty sure this happened last time. I'm pretty sure we led by the same amount in the first race. I'm not too sure. But AlphaTauri in 3rd place, so they're going to be trying to fight for P2 with McLaren, I'm pretty sure. But it is going to be interesting to see. Let's kind of forget the past season. We've done that. We came second. Let's focus on on this season now, and hopefully be able to beat Hamilton this season. But for now, that is going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.